Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I almost never do, in Birmingham, Alabama. And you lucky four, are gathered here today for the beginning of a 10 a.m. Minecraft build contest. So thank you for rising, and I hope you may yet shine. You will have until 10:40, which is about 35 minutes from now, to build something, anything that you like, that relates to one particular theme. It can be a play on words with the theme. It can be a representation of it directly. It can be tangentially related. It's up to you to interpret the theme. And today's theme is trees. That is, whatever you do has to in some way relate to trees, having more hilarious justifications for why your thing is on topic when it does not look on topic is helpful. Your build will be judged on creative use of the theme as well as the actual quality of the build. So for example, if you do something that's completely off the wall and surprises me, that will help you more than if you just make a tree. Any questions from anybody? You may begin. You may not begin. You are a small baby. You may cuddle. You want to go touch that? You want to go touch that? I can't see her face. Did she fall asleep? She smiled. You know, when they're waiting for the people to cook, like when the people are cooking the contest food, do they yell at them while they make the contest food or only after they make the contest food? I think it's only...
Chefs are probably in their trailer or something for that portion.
Yeah, that's what I figure, so...
Yeah. So
it's like, I don't
if you just want to go to your trailer...
Well, I was going to say, should I just yell at these people?
Load Minecraft faster!
What's your name?
Night 97M.
Not 97M.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Now, how much footage do you have on your channel of you waiting for Minecraft to download while other people devastate you in competition?
Oddly enough, none.
Well, now I have that on my channel. So come to youtube.com/JoeHillsTSD for this stuff. And whatever the opposite of this is over at his channel, which will be linked in the description. Look! Those fish don't have Minecraft loaded either. Hi, fish! What are those? What are those?
I seriously have not done anything besides bust a hole because I can't remember how to place blocks. The whole right-click thing doesn't work on a trackpad.
4 minutes remain. One for each of the cardinals that I gave directions to, and then they never ended up anywhere. I blame their navigation skills or inability to perceive English as a language. 3, 2, 1. Keyboards down. So now I will go around, and you guys are welcome to cluster and follow, so you can see what everybody built. We're gonna start.
Okay, I made a nether tree. So I started out at the bottom. I was going to add some soul sand around, but didn't quite get a chance.
Intention and completion are always at odds.
Yes. We have branches starting to branch out. I decided that this tree is sort of a hybrid, so it has some nether quartz ore leaves and some glowstone leaves. So at night, actually, the glowstone leaves light up and give a pretty interesting effect, but it's also harder to see the tree itself. So as I was building the branches, I was trying to make them sort of slim down as they were coming out, also using stairs and slabs for making it look a little more, slightly more organic.
The nether quartz leaves was a nice touch. It is an actual tree, and so
that's not quite so creative.
It is a well-executed nether tree, but it's still only like 1 degree or 1 degree of separation from the core concept.
Now you're the one making puns.
Yeah,
Are
but
you sure she can stand that?
Yeah, she's fine. She's not screaming, is she? Huh?
Okay, I guess.
So I'm going to go ahead.
Your puns are just better.
I'm going to give you a 4 on construction and a 3 on interpretation of the theme. So you have a total of 7. Now, if this was a slot machine and you had 2 more of those, you would win something. But we don't know what other people's scores are yet, and if they're also 7, well, that doesn't mean you win anything. So let's go move on to the next folks.
So I've got a musical emerald tree.
Musical like Cats or more like Rent?
Like musical players.
Like a trombonist.
Something like that.
I do love that treme, which is
It's,
close.
So it's built almost entirely out of jukeboxes with emerald leaves, and other inhabitants of the tree have left some other bits and pieces behind. But it's a fully functional music player.
Can you demonstrate that?
I can. Let me turn the volume up so you can actually pick it up on the mic. If I hit the right buttons. And we have music.
I hear the bass of the drum.
Yeah, that's about all. Well, it takes a moment for stall to get going, so.
It stalls a bit.
Exactly.
It is very pretty, and it does do what it's supposed to. Once again, it is still a tree, although it is a tree with function. So I think I'm going to give you a 3.5 on the theme, on interpreting the theme. Now, if you had come in here with a pun about this music playing tree, like if you were like, "Hey, we're down in the tree, May," that would have been 5. I'm just warning you guys who have not been judged yet. If you can, it's too late to build, but you can still justify. You could, learn by doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, in terms of the actual construction, I really like it visually, which is weird because I wouldn't. If you described this to me, I don't know that I would have liked it. I would have been like, emeralds and jukeboxes, that sounds insane. But you actually, you tie it all together, I think, with the webs and the vines pretty well. So I'm going to give you a 4 on the aesthetic and constructive qualities, giving you a 7.5.
Sweet.
So you are currently in the lead, but there are 2 more folks. So let's move on.
We have the tree alive with a family tree growing out of it.
When you say the tree of life,
Like from the Bible.
okay, so you went literary here and biblical, which is good. And the family tree growing out of it, are there particular people on that family tree, or?
It's the Minecraft family tree. There's Steve all by his lonesome and then the monsters.
Baby Corrinne is sad that Steve is by himself, but I like it. This is definitely combining the genesis of the Bible with the beginning of the lineage of the monsters in the Minecraft mythology. It's definitely the best interpretation. This is not one I would have thought of. And the weirder it is, the better. So on the creative application of the theme, I'm going to go ahead and give you a 4. On, could I see the bottom of the tree? I need to inspect it visually better. Now it's made out of sponges there. Is there a reason for the sponges?
Soak up all that life energy.
Well, also they do look pleasing. As pleasing as things in the Minecraft get. I'm gonna go ahead though. This is not the prettiest tree I've seen all day, so I'm going to give you a 3 on the aesthetics of the build. So you also have a 7 total. This is a very tap competition.
I'm Travis. Travis K is my username, and this is my build. It's the woodcutter's dream. It's he has built his house from a fallen kingdom around him of the trees where all the animals lived, and now they're all dead. But so I have a tree fountain which symbolizes with fallen kingdoms comes another new era, and trees with mold growing on them, or not mold, fungus, I guess, and fallen trees all around, 2 different types. And the house here is made out of the fallen trees and a completely demolished species of tree, the spruce, and on the inside there's seating. And so we go up here, we have the Thoric Axe of Falling, and beds.
One of the greatest ways humanity has benefited from trees is by felling them. Although we appreciate them for their shade and their fruit, their timber is of great value to us. I'm going to say on the use of the theme, this is, it's not an insane pun of hilarity, but it is an interesting interpretation, and so I'm going to go ahead and give it a 4. In terms of the layout and the balance of the composition, I really like the way that you have used the fallen trees and the tree stumps to just create a sense of place around the build itself. And the fountain as well is creating a monument to the fallen trees is perfectly logical in this setting. And so just everything about this is very pretty. I'm going to say on aesthetics, this is also a 4. It's hard to get a 5 out of 5 on both, but you got 4 out of 5 on both, giving you an 8, making you our clear and distinct winner. And Baby Corrinne is now singing to you. So I will now award the pockmarks to our winners. It is... Mwah, you are a loud baby. Hey, loud baby. Mwah. Okay, 1,000 pockmarks to our first place winner. We have 500 for our second place winner. 100 to each of our other participants. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Birmingham, Alabama. Keep adventuring, and probably don't bring babies to these. And she agrees. I'm sorry, baby.